Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. Owen talks about sports and movies. Thank you for checking out today's video. I always appreciate the support. Let's get into it. So basically this is me right now trying to figure out everything going on with Justin Herbert, Tyrod Taylor, and just a lot of things going on in the Chargers organization. So this video is just going to be me giving my thoughts about the situation and reacting to everything going on. Make sure you leave your thoughts in the comments below too. I want to hear what you guys are thinking. Let's get into it. So let's just throw in some context to the situation before I start diving deep into it. So last Sunday, the Los Angeles Chargers and the Kansas City Chiefs were about to play a game. Tyrod Taylor was going to start. He's been named the starter over rookie quarterback Justin Herbert was taken number 6 overall. Minutes before the game, Tyrod Taylor is a mysterious scratch. He's just not going to play. So Justin Herbert gets thrown into the fire, no training camp, or a shortened preseason, or no preseason, less offseason, thrown right into the fire against the defending Super Bowl champions, and goes off for 311 passing yards, 2 total touchdowns, and an interception. A very, very solid debut, in my oh so humble opinion. So it comes out that a couple days after the game, it might have been the day of the game, that Tyrod Taylor was out with a lung-related problem. Comes out later than that a team doctor punctured his lung while trying to give him a painkiller shot. And so there's a lot of stuff to this. First, I'm going to talk about Tyrod Taylor and his lung thing, and then Justin Herbert, and then who should be the quarterback going forward for the Chargers. Let's start with Tyrod Taylor. So first off, I hope that Tyrod Taylor gets retribution for his punctured lung, because that's a big thing. That is a huge liability issue for the team, that they are the ones responsible for his injury, directly responsible for it. It's the doctor who is administering the shot that works for the team that messed up. And Tyrod Taylor is a serviceable starting quarterback, but he is not just super elite or anything like that. So this might cost him a chance to start this year, which might cost him a chance to start, at any other point in any other team. So there's a lot of dominoes to this that could be really, really bad for Tyrod. So I hope that everything works out for him. I hope he gets justice or retribution or whatever you want to call it for the miscue of the team doctor. Now let's talk about Justin Herbert. He played outstanding. All things considered, a shortened offseason, no preseason games. He didn't know he was going to start till a few minutes before kickoff. It was 5 minutes before kickoff, and they told him that he was going to start at quarterback. And he absolutely played great. Yes, he had the costly interception towards the end of the game, towards the end of regulation, but he is a rookie. But to be just thrown into the fire like that, and to have 311 passing yards, and 2 total touchdowns against the defending Super Bowl champions, and they moved the ball well. He played really well, shockingly well. And I had faith in Justin Herbert. He's probably my favorite player in this year's draft. Not the one who I thought was the best, but just my personal favorite. And so I figured he was going to be successful, and he was in this first game. Extremely successful. And this is a sign to me that he's probably ready to continue to be the starter from now until he, whenever, forever, as long as he's a Charger. And it was really disheartening to me that after the game that Anthony Lynn was so critical of him. I mean, really just rained on the parade. And I understand they lost. At the end of the day, they still lost the game. But you can't pin it on Justin Herbert, in my opinion. He talked about how Justin Herbert was a backup for a reason. Tyrod Taylor is still going to be the starter going forward. At the end of the day, we still lost the game. In that entire press conference, he rarely threw any praise to Justin Herbert. Which, if I was a Chargers fan or Justin Herbert or maybe like the ownership group, that would aggravate me a little bit because with the rookie quarterback, you're trying to build up his confidence as much as you can, and to come in there after he played well and just to kind of bash him publicly, which is, I mean, it's fine. He's still an NFL player and he's not immune from criticism and stuff like that. I just didn't feel like that was the best course of action. He probably should have praised him for being ready to go and step up and stuff like that. And instead, he didn't do that. So if I'm Justin Herbert, I'm probably a little ticked, but it's probably fine. He probably understands that it's just the business of the game. And what's really confusing about this situation, besides just puncturing the lung, and Justin Herbert playing so well, is just Anthony Lynn's approach to everything, and the fact that it doesn't look like once Tyrod Taylor comes back, Justin Herbert is going to continue to start, which to me just baffles me. You got Justin Herbert to kind of revitalize your franchise, to be your guy. I would say outside of maybe the Angels, the Chargers are LA's least popular team. Actually, they're probably the least popular team in LA right now. You have a lot to compete with. Lakers, Clippers, Dodgers, Kings, Rams, Ducks, USC football, movie stars. There's a lot to compete with in LA. And Justin Herbert gives you kind of that juice that you need to be kind of relevant. And for them just to purposely go away from that, even though he's proved that he's ready, is really just super confusing to me, and I really don't get that. And I hope that they make the right decision and go with Justin Herbert. And I hope Tyrod Taylor gets a pension or a financial settlement or whatever he sees fit, or whatever they see fit, for the doctors maybe costing him a chance to ever start in the NFL again. So thanks for listening to my thoughts on everything with Justin Herbert, Tyrod Taylor, and Anthony Lynn. I want you guys to comment down below, see what you guys are thinking about it. Thanks for watching today's video. Like, subscribe, turn on notifications. You know what to do. Check out all the link stuff right here and in the description. You have a fantastic day.